Hello folks, the old deplorable basket case here. When I started this channel, I really did not think that I'd be making a video on a subject like this, but it came up and here we are. So I said it before, I will say it again. Race doesn't matter in a relationship. Culture does. And there are cultural differences in America between at least most white people and at least most black people. I'm not saying I think this is how things should be, but Solon's laws. I'll start off by actually saying something that holds true for everyone. Okay, not just white people or black people or anyone who's in a relationship with anyone. Be honest. Be honest about who you are, where you're coming from, what you want out of a relationship, what you want from your partner, what you want to do with your life, what you think, what you feel. This is very important. It's very important that if you want to be in a serious relationship with someone, be honest with them. So, if you're a black lady and you want a good man, and you found a man who you think is a good man, who you think you are good with, and he happens to be white, and you feel there are cultural differences between you, hopefully this can help. White men, in my experience, caveat, this is purely based on my experience, what I know, what I've read, what I've heard. I do not know every single white man in America. Of course, there are exceptions to every rule. White men, in my general experience, are really attracted to feminine women. Feminine does not mean weak-willed. It means a woman who is happy, fulfilling the traditional role of a woman in a relationship and in society. As a general rule, we are really attracted to that. We like that. Because we are raised, expected, we want to fulfill the traditional man's role in a relationship in society. We want to take care of our wife, our children. We want to have a family. So there's that. There's those two things. By all means, do not pretend to be feminine if you're not. Or don't pretend to be something you're not. Don't pretend to like things you don't like. Don't pretend to, what's the word? Don't pretend to be happy in a role that you're not actually happy in. But show the feminine part of you, the feminine side of your personality, if you have one. A feminine side of me, not a personality. Show it in the things you say, in how you speak, in what you do, how you relate to people. Make it clear that this is who you are. This is what you're happy doing. Moving on. White men really like to touch our women. Not sexually, but that too. But a hug, a rub, maybe a pinch, a tickle, running our hands through your hair. We like that. We really do. It helps us feel closer to you. It helps us feel a stronger emotional connection. Physical contact does that. So, if you don't like being touched, bear that in mind. If you do like being touched, then make clear that you're okay with it. And if you're not okay with that, then also make that clear. Like I said, be honest about it yourself. Right, speaking of running our hands through your hair, weave. This does seem to be a big deal among black women. I don't understand why. I don't know a white man who understands why. I've never heard of a white man who understands why. We do see the point in getting gussied up, looking your best for some occasion, dinner out, party with friends and family, and so forth. But going day after day wearing something that's not your hair on your head, we don't get that. We are attracted to reality, to the real you, your real hair. We would much rather see you with your real hair, not wearing a weave, than wearing a weave. Because it's real, because it's the real you. Now, if you're with someone who doesn't want you to be the real you, someone who wants you to act like not who you are, who wants you to make yourself look like not the way you look, then I suggest you not be in a relationship with that person, because that is the kind of thing that can turn abusive very easily. Just one more thing that I can remember. I have this whole list of things I was going to talk about in this video. I think this is the last thing. In at least the society where I grew up, this is the society at large in at least white America, men have a great difficulty expressing our feelings. It is, at least in large part, because of societal pressure. From men and women, we are discouraged, to say the least, from expressing feelings. That's not to say we don't have feelings. That's not to say we don't want to express our feelings. But it can be very hard. So, listen and pay attention and make clear that your man can say anything he wants to you. And that will make a big difference. That's a big deal. That's all. That's all I got. That's all I got for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope this helps you. Please comment below with anything you have to say. I should like to know what you think. And have a good day, and God bless.